This all centers around the president's inaugural committee, which organizes those parties, raises money for the events surrounding the swearing in of Donald Trump. We're talking more than $100 million. And now, according to the Wall Street Journal, federal prosecutors right here in New York are looking at whether that money was misspent and whether donors gave money to try to get access to or influence with the incoming Trump administration. That could violate corruption laws. The New York Times is also reporting the government is specifically looking into whether foreigners funneled money into that inaugural campaign to try to, in effect, buy a better relationship with the president. We should note that NBC News has not independently verified the story. A spokesperson for the chair of the inaugural committee, a Trump ally named Tom Barrack, tells the Times he never talked with any foreign entity about donations for the inauguration, and a lawyer close to the matter tells the Journal they have not been contacted by prosecutors. The press secretary, talking with reporters at the White House, says this doesn't have anything to do with the president or the first lady, saying their focus was not on fundraising, but on the actual swearing in itself. Bottom line here, there have been a number of people in Donald Trump's orbit who are now dealing with legal troubles. Michael Cohen, as we just talked about, Michael Flynn, Paul Manafort. And this new reporting, Hoda and Savannah, shows yet another possible legal threat to people in and around Trump world here.
All right. Keep an eye on it for us.
Thanks, Hallie.
Thank you, Hallie.